Our world is long since shattered, but hope still flickers in our darkest dreams. Few would guess that our fate would be decided upon the Oneric Isles, an almost forgotten archipelago of the southern sky realms. On these uncanny islands, the apostatic union, power-drunk after slaughtering their once exalted gods, maintains but a paltry presence. Under their negligent gaze, the deep forests and dark places teem with cutthroats, cultists, and worse. In the desolate, endless realm, poor souls languish undying in decrepit mausoleums, yearning for their lost mortality, while the Clockwork Kingdom, ruled by the crooked logic of its manufactured monarch, strives to transform not just the realm, but reality itself. All these regions have their part to play in this unfolding story, but it begins fathoms below, in the Underlands, a ruinous wasteland where none can draw breath for long. It is here that a secret waits to be uncovered by someone whose dreams burn brighter than any. But will those dreams kindle into a radiant destiny? Or will we burn in the folly of delusion?
Yo! Oh man, yeah, the intro is new. This is sick. Guys, welcome to Dread Delusion. It is finally in version 1.0, which means that it is finally, after all this time, out of early access. I am so excited to jump into this, man. I have been following this game ever since I saw, I think it was like a prototype or something like that on itch.io. Like, it has to have been over a year ago. But ever since then, I have been following this game. I do have about 20 hours in the early access, but I have heard that the entire beginning of the game has been completely changed, as well as the ending is finally in it. There's a bunch of other content that they've added, which I have been trying to avoid. That way I don't get spoiled or anything. And I also haven't done any of the story content. So I figured today, the game just released the update, so I figured that we would check out how the game is for the first, 30 minutes to an hour, so that way I can give you guys kind of a taste of how the game is. But anyways, let's go ahead and delve right in. We're going to start a new game. It looks like they deleted my old save, so that's interesting. We have new loading screens as well, which is neat. I like this art style.
The world was long ago broken, its surface cursed. You are a dweller of the sky realms, drifting islands that cradle the last of human civilization. Here, in the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past.
Yo, I wasn't expecting the voice acting. Oh, that sounds so good.
Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed, even then?
Oh man, I'm so excited to jump back into this. Okay, so yeah, here you start off by selecting kind of your stats of your character and everything. You can play as a full mage, you can play as a full-on warrior, a rogue, or if you want to, apparently they have added in a bunch of stuff to make it so that if you wanted to play a persona kind of approach to it, where you use words and more of a passive playstyle, apparently you can do that now. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go kind of for the spell sword kind of approach. That way we have a little bit of both. And we will go with the brawler.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
And then here we'll go with plus 20 lockpick. See how that does.
Cracks showed. Your guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
Okay, and then here we'll do plus 20 spellcast, which increases our potency of spells and how quickly you can call upon them. So I'll do that. And that gives us a little bit of everything. But yeah, guys, this is Dread Delusion. Look how beautiful this game is, man. It has the retro, like, PS1 kind of style. This is one of the few games where when I jumped into it, I just immediately fell in love with it. This reminds me of the first time that I ever played Morrowind. Morrowind was I believe Morrowind was the first RPG that I ever played, but it's the one that got me into playing more RPGs. And it's been hard to try and find a game that kind of encapsulates that amount of mystery in terms of like the alien landscape, not knowing what's going to be around the next corner, not going to know what the enemies are going to look like, anything like that, as well as just the amount of emphasis that the game itself has on exploration. This game is all about exploration. If you want to level up, you have to explore. If you want to find new items, you have to explore. It's not based on like, oh, if you kill this enemy, you might get a good weapon. That just doesn't exist in this game. You have to go out, explore, you have to make money, you have to do all that stuff. So, okay. We have spawned in our little cell. There's a dead guy here, so we are going to just quickly take our leave. And I think, can we go in here? Yeah, we can. So there's a little bit of money here. I'm curious how much at the beginning has changed. The updates for the game, the update log does show that they completely revamped the beginning of the game. And it's been probably like 6 months or so. I can't remember exactly how long, but it's been a while since I have actually played the beginning. So yeah, so far it's actually very similar. This is how you started in the early access. So let's talk to this guy. Prisoner 17, you have been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Let's say, why am I being released? Only the High Confessor can answer that, but I calculate that there's an 8 in 10 chance that you will be granted the honor of a glorious and sanctifying death. Well, alright then. So, while I'm showing you guys the game, where we're going through for like an hour or so, kind of exploring all the stuff that the game has, at least at the beginning of it, I'm not going to heavily focus on the story, that way you guys don't get spoiled, and then also, if I do decide to do a playthrough of this, you know, there's at least something a little bit fresh. This is new. This is completely new. This guy was not here before. There was actually a person that you talked to, and I think they were outside, so this is very interesting. This character design is neat. The device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required, Prisoner 17. I'm not going to take orders from a coffin. Do you need some help? That's not my name. Let's do that one. A cackle lapses into a sputter of coughs. You forfeited the right to a name when you betrayed the apostatic union. I'm very bad with words, okay? A number is all you deserve. Damn. Harsh. But I offer you the chance of penance, an opportunity to atone for your vulgar crimes. What was my crime? I am the High Confessor of this Inquisition Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us. How exactly? Oh, whoa, this is sick. This is very different. Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time, a backwater archipelago on the very fringes of Union territory. Known as the Oneiric Isles, I'm going to screw up these words so much. These flying islands are host to a manor of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. A target is in the Blinding Light Fortress, the last remaining holds of the Dark Star mercenaries. For our quarry is their leader, the Noctorious Vela Kalos. I guess I have no choice. We gained an item. Ooh. Before you go, take this Inquisition journal. A mechanical arm thrusts a peculiar device in your direction. It will keep track of your mission. My drones can offer assistance, and closer to the blinding lights, Inquisitor Ignavus can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool have fallen to their death. Oh, this is so neat. I am so excited for this. Oh, man. So yeah, a lot of people have tried making comparisons between this and Morrowind, and I definitely can see it in terms of the alien landscape and everything. In terms of gameplay, not so much. I would say, if anything, the main comparisons I would see is the alien landscape, the mushroom trees, and the absolute need to actually go around and explore. But I do believe that the game was inspired by Morrowind as well as probably a couple other games. So, and Morrowind's one of my favorite games of all time. So I am, yeah, I am absolutely loving this. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. There is a chest next to me. Pick up the sword. Then press the inventory key to open your journal. Navigate to the equipment panel and equip the sword into one of your weapon slots. Okay, so these must be the drones that the lady in the that thing was talking about. Lastly, remember to press the attack key to unholster your weapon. Though this is a meager task, I calculate that there is a 1 in 20 chance that you will somehow perish in the attempt. So this line, along with kind of just this whole thing, was in the early access as well, except for it was outside, and it was after you kind of like explore a little bit. So I like that they at least kept this line in. All right, so let's grab the weapon from the chest. You can see the chest animation right there. It is very nice. Swords are reliable all-rounder weapons, rewarding both speed and aggression. Chipped and corroded, this one that has seen better days and may yet see them again, if some of the rust could be cleaned off. Except, let's take that, and then let's go ahead and equip this. Boom. And then there we go. Yo, look at this. We got our weapon. Yes. Let's smack this. Boom. And there you can see we got a little bit of money. Very nice. So if we come back here and we look at our inventory, so this is all of our stuff. We have our ring slots, our belts, helmet, our armor. There we go. I can't speak. And then here we have our spells and things, which I'm assuming that we have to get. Yeah, we have to get spell slots for this, which we will get access to spells eventually. And then here we will have our items that we can use. And this is just all the stuff that we'll have on us. So this will be like quick ability stuff. But for our actual inventory, if you go up here to the backpack icon, this is where all of your items will actually be stored, your keys, everything like that. All of it will be here. There is alchemy in this game. There is, I don't know if there was crafting, I can't remember, but there was upgrading weapons. And there's also the ability to purchase properties and houses and make upgrades to those. So it's really sick. Also, while you are exploring through the world, this is why I mentioned that exploration in this game it's extremely important, because there's these things called delusions, which you'll see in a bit, where when you collect a couple of them, that is how you level up your character. And then you can add points to your might, your guile, wisdom, and persona. All of that is gained through actually finding or being rewarded the delusions rather than actually getting them, or getting XP for grinding out enemies. This game doesn't work the same way as a lot of other open world RPGs that people know of. This one, you can't just go out and kill a bunch of enemies and be like a level 100 or anything like that. Like, that's not how this works. This one, it is exploration, it is questing, it is like it is all of that. Let's see, here you can see some of your other stuff. So this is like more of your specific skills and stuff. So your attack, your defense, your lockpicking, your agility, lore, spellcasting, charm, and barter. And then here you can see the amount of damage that your weapons and stuff, the total damage that the weapon in the slot can do. Here is, I forget what this was exactly. I think here it shows you buffs and debuffs that you get. I forget what this one is. And then here you have your quest log and your map and all that stuff, which there's like a interesting map system with this, which is you have to find this person that can, kind of get you on the track of having a map, but you don't start off with a map. So let's go ahead, break this, grab a little potion here. So we have a health potion, which restores our health. That's pretty neat. And then what do we have here? Usable and spells. Spells and quick items must be equipped in the inventory menu before use. Once equipped, press spell to use spell and items to use items. You can scroll through the equipped items with switch item or spells with the switch spell. Okay, so we have that. Let me go ahead and equip our health potion. So now we have that down at the bottom. I can't remember what the control was for actually using that. So let's see. It is the R button. So we press R to use the item, F to use the spell, and then to switch the item, it's Z. To switch spells, it's control. Okay, so when we need to use that, then we will use that. But let's go ahead and let's come down here. drop down. We have a mana potion for when we're able to cast spells. I don't think we have access to spells yet, right? No, we don't have any spells. So we'll have to find a spell page. What is this? I don't recognize you. What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition's web, no doubt. You look neat. Tell me, has your High Counselor sent you off to die? Are you a ghost? She smiles, gesturing at herself. Are you shocked by a little apparition? Her gentle laugh seems to echo around you. My. You won't get far if that's the case. She gazes into the distance. Whoa, stranger, you best watch yourself out there. Mark my words, something's brewing on these islands. The stage is set and the curtain drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you, and something tells me that you have your own role to play. Oh, this is so sick. Okay, so here we can see little plants and stuff. We can't collect these. There is alchemy in the game, but the alchemy ingredients are they're a lot different than you would expect. It's very neat. So we have these guys. I don't think I can interact with you or anything. I think there was like a couple of these that were like moving around and stuff in the early access, but most of them, I believe, yeah, they were kind of like this, where they were just destroyed, even though these aren't those guys. These are different. I think these are like the transport pods. What is up with this thing? Press E to interact. Oh, we have a throwing knife. Okay. So if I equip that right now, we go into our inventory, we go to our items, equip this. I'll go ahead and equip the mana potion as well, just in case. And then when we use the Z key, at the bottom right, you can see that we're cycling through this. So we have 5 throwing knives that we can use in a bit. I want to quickly just explore to see if we have... Yeah, there's another health potion, so good thing that I did that. Sometimes you can actually find the delusions and stuff that you are looking for. That way, you can try and get some levels in. So attack that, get some gold. See, here is one. Here is a delusion. This is the thing that you need. You have to grab a couple of these, and this is what you will use to actually level up your character. So we have collected one, and if we interact with this, it'll give you a little description. So description attributes, or delusion attributes, my bad. There are 4 delusion attributes, the fundamental attributes which govern your skills: might, wisdom, guile, and persona. To increase these attributes, you must find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring or completing quests. So if we come in here and we go to this tab, you can see delusion. So there's this little meter right here that fills up. And then once you have a certain amount of them, it'll add to your total number right here, which means that then you can add points toward your might, your guile, your wisdom, and your persona. So right now we can't do it. I believe we probably need 3 of them by the looks of it. So we'll have to try and collect some more when we're able to. Let me come back here. I remember this being a thing, this little room, and I never knew what this room was. We have a stamina potion, nice. Another health potion. Let's see what this is. Death, a powerful entity, has taken an interest in you. By their grace, you will be plucked from the jaws of death and transported to a death shrine without losing items or progress. Oh, okay, so this is where you would respawn if you die. Gotcha. I've seen these before, but I don't think I died too many times. So I just never really noticed that that's what these were. And they didn't have, at least I don't remember there being signs that told you what was going on. So let's go ahead and move out. Kind of explore. We have a door up here that we need to destroy. So I'll do that. Boom. So you get another health potion. And then there's some items here. Some ammunition. Whoa, what was that frame rate? Okay, alright. Not sure what the frame rate thing was. By the way, this is right after the 1.0 update. So if there's any FPS issues or any bugs or anything, it's because it literally just released and they overhauled a lot in this game. So there might be a couple of bugs, but it'll be patched out soon, I'm sure. Hello. The road ahead is patrolled by Darkstar mercenaries. I strongly recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. It is not that I doubt your skills, Prisoner 17. I simply calculate a 3 in 5 chance that you will die horribly. Remember, direct conflict is usually avoidable. Be on the lookout for ways to sneak past tough enemies. Okay. So I can, at least with my current setup, I don't know what the default controls were because I still have the controls that I set up back when I played the early access. So for me, it's the C key. And yeah, there is a stealth system in this game. So let's say stealth. In many cases, combat can be avoided. Press crouch to toggle sneaking. Your footsteps will not make any sounds. Alternatively, you can sneak up behind an enemy and to perform a stealth attack. Damage to unaware enemies will be multiplied. So just like if you were playing Skyrim or something. So let's see if we can actually manage to sneak around. We do turn around quite a bit, so I don't know if we'll be able to be good enough at sneaking to do this or not. Okay, they're staring at each other. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, nope. Yeah, we got busted. Okay, that's not working. All right, so it's time for a little bit of combat. Let's see. We have 2 of them. This is not ideal. All right. Be careful. No, 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 don't be drinking. Got him. Nice. Okay, so we got some throwing knives from that. Nice. Luckily, we didn't take too much damage from that. We have another health potion here, so let's grab that. For the most part, the layout has not changed, it seems. This is the same sort of layout that we had at the or in the early access. Or at least for the most part that I remember. So, throwing knives here. Is there anything else around? Oh, we have some destroyed buildings. Okay. There's also a lot of puzzles. We haven't found one yet because, I mean, we're still in the tutorial area, but there's also a lot of puzzles and things with some unique spins on how to actually interact with them. And there's also some things where you need to roll dice and you have to have like a good enough kind of like stat in that area to be able to guarantee like better rolls and shit. With an unholstered weapon, press attack to perform a normal attack. Hold it for a slower, more powerful attack. Yeah, okay. Are you an enemy? You look a little different. No, you're an ally. Okay. Pilfered 2 coins. What are you doing? No offense, but you better leave this to the professionals. Excuse me, but I have a sword. Okay. Hello there. More throwing knives. Thank you. Oh, I'll take that. See what else we have around here. Oh, a little gruesome scene here. Oh, I see one of the things. Okay, I'll show you guys that in a second. But first, let's talk to you. Our agent is dying, but they still might be of use. You may have to charm them to gain their trust. The agent may take some convincing. You have been a prisoner for some time. I can no longer smell, but there is a high probability that you emit a foul stench. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from the persona attribute. Okay, so okay, there we go. I'll talk to you. Are you one of the locals? He looks up and down in disgust. Look, just leave me be. I failed the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. Let's see if we can charm him. I'm here to help. Your Inquisitor has tasked me with capturing Vela Kalos. Success! Hey, we did it. He let out a weary chuckle that breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. God, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? Those bastards wiped out our whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies at my crashed drop pod. Follow the river upstream, and you should find it by the waterfall. Upstream, okay. Oh wait, was that the one that we already found? I think we already got that one. All right. Unless it's well, no, because it's upstream. Right, yeah, no, that was the one. I'm pretty sure. All right, well, here, let's grab some of this. Oh, that's so creepy how these things, like, they all wiggle around, the plants and stuff. They wiggle around, but these make, like, this little creepy sound. Oh, so strange. Here we go. So now we learn about lockpicking. So we have 1 lockpick. Some doors can be unlocked using a lockpick item. Your chance of success is governed by your lockpicking skill, which is governed by your guile. If an attempt fails, one of your lockpicks will break. Hello there. To progress, you must unlock this door. You'll need a lockpick to begin. You should find an ample supply next to me. When picking a lock, there is always a chance that you will fail and the lockpick will break. To pick locks more easily, increase your lockpick skill. Mechanical locks are not the only security measure you will come across. There is an art to disguising secrets through magical means. Yeah, that's where the puzzles and stuff come in. So, Luckily, because it's the tutorial, if we do fail this, the lockpicks should just respawn. But the way that the lockpicking is, as it mentioned, it is based on your stats and everything. But when you actually go to do it, it's not like Skyrim or in any of those games where you actually have to, like, you know, twist anything or, you know, anything like that. This is based all on dice rolls. Boom. So we needed a 3 and we got a 5. Go ahead and close that. See if there's any secrets around here. There's this thing. We come up here, open this door. Hello there. In this room, the candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted to seal a secret passageway. To dispel them, you'll need enough lore skill. The incantation will also deplete your mana slightly. A single passageway may need several switches, so always be mindful of your surroundings. Alright. Some doors can be opened via hidden mechanisms. These secret switches require a high enough lore skill and a small amount of mana to unlock. The lore skill is governed by your wisdom. You may be able to further increase it by using special equipment. Okay. So this one is very basic. We just interact with the actual candles and then boom. But some of them are more complex and it gets very interesting. So let's see. There's nothing here. All right, let's go up here. And then, oh, whoa. Okay. I didn't expect that. I definitely don't remember this from the early access. Let's see what's up here. Hello. Oh, this is neat. I love this visual style. Hello. As you approach, the Inquisitor takes in a deep breath of air. Do you smell that, Prisoner 17? The smoke of battle? He sniffs exactly twice. I suppose there's a hint of that, but I was actually talking about he breathes in mushroom spores. He turns to you, a beaming smile across his face. I've never seen this many mushrooms in my life. Such wide stalks, such healthy gills. He takes a long breath. Ah, and such potent spores. We have mushroom forests back home in Lundau, but nothing like this. He waggles a finger at you, while turning his gaze back at the mushrooms. Prisoner 17, if you get back alive, reminds me to get a batch of Scryshroom tea for my wife. They make it here in the Oneiric Isles, and I hear it's to die for. Alright. He slaps you on the shoulder. That's damn good of you, prisoner. Ah, but where are my manners? He holds out his hand in greeting. Inquisitor Let me try that again. Inquisitor Ignavius of the 12th Inquisitorial Tribunal. That is a mouthful. Holy shit. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Shake his hand firmly. He grips your hand with an equal firmness. I see I'm in good company, prisoner. He points at the fortress ahead. That's the Blinding Lights. The fortress of Vela Kelos, leader of the Dark Star mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assaults, and not a moment too soon. We need all the help that we can get. I've sent all my agents, but so far none have reported back. We expected heavy fighting, but it seems those Dark Star ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your orders are to capture Vela alive, a tall order, I'll admit, but I think you're up for the job, prisoner. So, any questions? Oh, we have more options. How do I get the blinding lights? Is there any way that I can avoid bloodshed? What if I want to practice my combat skills? I need to know more about Vela and this mission. Okay, I guess I'll get going. Let's see about the blinding light. Why do you see that great big cannon looming overhead? That's part of the blinding light fortress, and is where you need to get to. Just stride into that main gate, making sure to slay any pesky dark stars that get in your way. Once you're in the compounds, find a lift mechanism that'll take you up to the battlements. That's where Vela has been holed up. Hold up! Alright, well, I'll get going. His smile beams. Ah, that's the spirit, prisoner. I'm sure you'll make short work of those ruffians. And when you're done, be sure to check in with me after the mission. I've taken quite an interest in these Oneiric Isles of late, and I'm sure I can fill you in with plenty of useful tidbits. Alright, so we'll go up there. Yeah, I'm not going to ask him any of the other questions just because, for the sake of the video, we're, you know, trying to make some progress and not spoil everything for you guys. So, let's head forward. We have to go around here. Let's talk to you real quick. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This base camp was used as a staging ground by our Inquisition agents. It was highly useful for them to brush up their skills before they all went and got themselves slaughtered by Vela's mercenaries. We would recommend using the training dummies to practice your swordplay, and it may marginally increase the time between now and your inevitable demise. You guys do not have any trust in me. Stamina. Your attack damage depends on your current stamina. The lower your stamina, the less damage you do. That, I'm pretty sure, is a Morrowind mechanic. So that's interesting. Blocking and parrying. Hold block to reduce incoming enemy damage. If you time the block just as the enemy attack lands, you will parry it. Successful parries negate all damage and will stagger the enemy. Blocking and parrying are not possible when your stamina is empty. Yo! Oh. Hi. Okay. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Can I parry it? I'm terrible at parrying. Okay, yeah, no, we're not doing we're not doing that. All right. Look, I don't know what it is, but I am absolutely horrible when it comes to parrying in games. So this is how you save in the game. It's actually a really cool little thing. So crystal points will restore your mana. Use the home spell to return to the last crystal point visited. You will also appear at the last used crystal point when loading the game. So if we press this, return home. Oh, we got this spell. Yo! I think in the early access, I actually had to find this spell somewhere. A teleportation spell that transports the caster to the last crystal point touched. Though widely used by scholars, some still prefer to walk. They claim that the chance of being incorrectly teleported off a cliff is not negligible. All right. So yeah, when you interact with these, it restores your mana, but it also saves the game for you. And then here, we can rest in a bed. Let's rest until morning. And this will heal up our stats. You do need to be careful about beds because depending on the beds, you might actually find yourself getting some items stolen. So, see that looming fortress? It struck fear in the hearts of many who are braver and stronger than you. Stranger. It was made in the God War. So the why am I struggling with that word? Apostatics named it the Blinding Light to ridicule the gods they planned to butcher. They were going to kill the gods? Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal, for Vela has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted heaven. And the Blinding Light now turns its guns toward the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take a life in pursuit of your own fantasy? Yes, I would kill for my beliefs. Never. Yes. At least you're honest. And you're hardly alone. The sky realms are stained with the blood of those who stood on the wrong side of history. Even the gods proved fallible in the end. Still, I fear in a world like this, such a heart will only see you dead in a gutter by the sword of someone far less scrupulous. Alright. Well, ooh, some money. Hold on, I got distracted by the shiny. I have to grab this first. Grab that, grab this. Nothing inside of there, that's sad. So, oh wait, no, we did get some ammunition, okay. So this is where I was talking about the alchemy system. So when you need to collect plants and things for alchemy to make potions and things, you don't really just come up here and like try and grab any of these. You'll find these very interesting plants. And this one, if you look at it, they kind of look like eyes. It's kind of strange. But if you interact with it, Eye of the Pago. A flower shaped oddly like an eyeball can be used as an alchemy ingredient. If you look, it looks like eyes are falling out and it kind of looks like faces. It's very strange. I love this. It's so good. And there's plants like this all around and they do respawn after you collect them. I think it's like 3 in-game days or something. They will respawn. There's a floating thing there. That's cool. So let's head up here. We have to go inside of this fortress, apparently. I I kind of want to look around, but I also know that, you know, I kind of need to make progress. I've already been recording for 40 minutes. This video might be a little bit longer than I thought. So let's head in here. Grab that. What is this? Pressing some buttons. Doing that little thing. Don't know what that did, but we did something. Here's another one. Oh, it's for the door. I think. Is it? It was a hidden door. Yo. Okay. That's neat. Okay, so we got some throwing knives. That looks like a trap up ahead. Let's see. Boom! We got a 6. Okay, so we disabled the traps. Yeah, it looked like a spike trap. See if we can get this one. Oh, no, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Can we run across this fast? Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay. Just run and jump over it. Open this up. We have a delusion. We have some coins. Alright, and a couple of crates. Come on. Come on, break the crate. Oh, I can't break that one, apparently. Gain some ammunition. Some more stuff here. I wonder what all this is. Let's grab that. Oh. A cluttered desk. An assortment of maps, notes, and diagrams clutter the table, detailing the planned exploits of the Dark Star mercenaries. One in particular catches your eye. An expedition to the cursed Underlands, far below the Sky Realms. Cluttered desk. Okay, it's the same thing. Can't interact with this. So, oh, there's a bed there in case we needed to rest. Which I haven't had to deal with any combat yet, so far we're doing okay. Let's unlock this door, head through here. Ooh, the dark star. Oh, there's one. Alright. We never grabbed any spells, right? We still don't have a spell? We just have that one. Damn. I would love for us to have an attack spell. Okay. Well, maybe we can sneak around. So we could go through there. I kind of want to fight this guy. Let me see if I can get that stealth attack. Okay. Let's try and get that stealth attack. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, got it. Nice. Oh, we got an enemy. Let's come over here. Grab those. Ooh, another lockpick. Nice. 3 lockpicks, actually. Oh, we have a couple more. Isn't there a way to dodge? Hold up. Come on, come on, come on. I got him. I think there is a way to dodge, but I can't remember how. So I can get behind him. Nice. Alright, we got him. We got him. What is through this door? Oh, I'm too curious, man. Too curious. Okay, so looks like there's 2 elevators. Let's try this one. We're going up. Looks like an interesting landmark. So that little notification that you saw at the top right, that means that if we come back, once we're able to make maps and things, then we can come back here and actually scribe it on our map. That way, we can actually see it on the map itself. So we can kind of, it can kind of help us, like, you know, see the landmarks and all that. Okay, we got another one. You're down. So far, they're not too difficult. Let's head through here. Got a little thing here. Got some coins. Ooh, here, let's grab this ore. Yes, iron ore. A decent quality ore that can be used to upgrade rusty weapons. So yeah, you can use this. If you find a cool weapon that you like, you can use this to upgrade the weapon. And you can also use it, I believe, for certain upgrades when you actually have access to a house. So, also, to compare this to the early access, this is sort of what you needed to do in the early access at the tutorial like area, but this is definitely laid out differently. That big building that we just went through, that was not a thing. I don't remember. I don't remember it being a thing, so. Come on, we need a 5. Oh. We have failed that. there another way inside? Let's see. You have another lockpick. Ooh. More stuff back here. Oh, another lockpick. They're giving us plenty of lockpicks. What if I just keep failing the lockpicking, though? There's a door here. Hold up. It's barred from the other side, of course. Of course it would be. Alright, well, let's try this again. Come on, we just need a 5. I have one more lockpick. And we failed. I suck at this game. Okay. Well, there's a door here. Can we go through this? We can. Look at that. Oh, we have another way around. Nice. I guess they knew that there would be people like me who are garbage at picking locks, apparently. Who have very bad luck with dice rolls. Alright, so we've got 2 more enemies here. Let's go ahead and take them out. Oh, I'm getting stabbed. Nope, 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 nope. Oh man, I really wish that I remembered the dodge. There we go. Got him. Yeah, I could have sworn there was a dodge ability. Okay. Well, we did that. Nice. So let's get in here. And it's open. Oh. Interesting little place. Oh, we could have come in that way too. I had a feeling. Wasn't entirely sure. Okay, alright. Let's open this up, and there is Vela. We have found her. Hello. Vela Kilos stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded, but hides it well. Loose the sails. And why is that anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly, you catch her eye. What's this? A straggler. The Darkstar Company greets you. My apologies, but you have caught me at a rather inopportune moment. Vela Kilos, I've come to apprehend you in the name of the Inquisition. She throws her head back and laughs. Oh, that's good. You've come to apprehend me. You look like you need a meal and a lie down. I don't think you're in a state to apprehend a silk slug. Those Inquisition dogs really must be desperate, eh? Still, we can't tarry here. Events are in motion that can't be stopped. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the that word, union's tyranny to an end, and that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It has been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. And then she flies away. Oh man. I saw in one of the update notes that you can actually get an airship, like your own actual airship, and fly it around. And I am so excited to try that out. That's going to be neat. But yeah, there she goes. So the in the early access, it was pretty similar to this. So yeah, let's see what this does. The fortress needs repairs before that will work. So I think you can actually turn this fortress into a home base if you wanted to. Let's explore a little bit. Ooh, yo, oh my god. That scared the hell out of me. Entice. The oddity of a spell draws upon the caster's force of personality rather than their arcane knowledge to sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Ooh, okay. There we go. We have saved. So that basically makes it so that our personality trait is a lot better. And if we come up here, we can actually use this to upgrade the property itself. So we can build a quarters, a training room, a workshop, etc. But we are not going to do that right now. Instead, we are going to continue down. So let's see. Where should we go? Oh, can't jump down that way. Okay. Here's wait, this person's here. Hello. The High Confessor is giving orders to the agents around her, pointing with the mechanical limbs and shouting between bouts of coughing. Eventually, she notices you. Ah, prisoner 17, wasn't it? Our drones have been tracking you. It seems that Vela has escaped. I couldn't apprehend her, I failed. A high-pitched laugh reverberates through her coffin. Nonsense. I was certain you would be cut into tiny pieces. It's outstanding that you made it this far. But your sentence still stands. You may yet prove your usefulness. We must ascertain where Vela has fled to. Luckily for us, I know just who we can ask. She laughs to herself, but this turns into a painful series of retches. After a moment, you think she may have vomited. Excuse me. The Onriek Isles are home to a number of former Dark Star mercenaries. My superiors would rather I execute them, but she is silent a moment. They are of more use to us alive. If anyone knows where Vela went, they will. I would start with Jack Basalt, a former Navy captain turned sellsword. We have already contacted him and arranged a meeting. You can find him at the Wobbly Noggin Pub in Hollowtown, in the center of the Onriek Isles. Basalt has promised to direct us toward his comrades in exchange for the polymath's pardon. He can help you find the others. All right. Which way is it to Hollowtown? Follow the road south through the village of Pwyle and cross the gate bridge. This should get you to Hollowspire. You'll need to acquire an apostolic, that word, union passport to cross the bridge. I wish I could grant you one myself, but we're undersupplied. Perhaps the locals in the village of Pwyle could help you. All right, got it. Good, and be careful. These islands are on the very fringe of the Union's territory. There may be worshippers or even minor gods who have fled the Union's purge, tucked away here. The only assuredly faithless place is Hollowtown. And beyond Hollowshire's borders, there is ground even Union boots won't tread upon. To the east, the Clockwork Kingdom is in full-blown crisis, while the people of the Endless Realm, to the west, are cursed to never die. That is so sick. My tribunal will establish a command post in this fortress, the Blinding Lights. Return here to recuperate if you wish. Oh, and one more thing. From now on, you'll be known as Confessor 17. This doesn't change your crimes or your sentence, but it sounds a little better than prisoner, eh? All right, I will be going. Farewell, Confessor. All right, so we have been granted a new title. We have this little base that we can now use as a home if we wish. Here, let's go ahead. I'm going to explore a little bit. That way I can kind of show you guys what some of the places look like. Boom! And we have been freed. We are now free to wander the lands. Let's go ahead and interact with that. Save. Our health is kind of low, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and grab this alchemy ingredient as well. Got some more Eye of the Pagoth. We have a little spot here that we can rest at. Hello there, sir. Wait, is this the map guy? Oh my, what's all the commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map of the Onriek Isles back in Riova, but it seems to be decades out of date, he grumbles. That's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades, they float into different positions. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure that you find an accurate map. Do you know where I can find a map? Well, I noticed that the Erudite Academy is flying over Hollowshire, to the south of here. Can you see it up there in the sky? It travels all over the Apostate Union, so I've heard. I met one of their scholars in a red tent in the forest underneath Pwyle village, though I've seen them in other places too. Believe it or not, they're working on a map of the region right now, only it's not quite ready. Still, I'd try asking them. Worth a shot, eh? All right. Yeah, so we can go talk to that person, and it's basically like a series of quests. So you do a quest, you'll get access to the map, and then every now and then you can come back and what is that? Oh, I'm intrigued. You can come back and show them the map with the progress that you've made, and I believe that you're awarded some items and things. This way to the Sacred Shroom. This way to Pwyle. Okay, so we gotta go there to that village, but I want to see what this thing is first. What is this? We're not gonna get too close. I just want to get a better shot of this. Oh, that looks so sick. Oh, I'm so curious. I don't know if that's an enemy or what, but that looks so neat. Okay, so we're gonna head toward Poil Village real quick. Wait, what do we have here? I found a little tomb-looking thing. Hello. Can we unlock this? Wait, there's candles. My lore skill is too low. Okay, so we have the option of lockpicking or doing that. Oh, we have made it inside. Elixir of Restoration, another mana potion, and another alchemy ingredient. Believe it or not, this is an alchemy ingredient. Death's Veil, a legendary mushroom with potent alchemy potential. Oh, hello. You're a tiny one of the thing that I saw earlier. You're definitely an enemy. Oh, you were definitely an enemy. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ooh, I missed. I missed. Got him. Nice. We did it. Okay, we got some coins for that. Hell yes. Real quick. Alright, so I went back to my delusions, and we did grab a couple of delusions earlier, so we do have a point here that we can toss in. So I think what I'll do is I'm actually going to toss a point into wisdom. I think that would be a good idea. So we'll do that. We're going to grab these coins. And then here's another alchemy ingredient. Look at that. Oh, we were finding all this stuff. So let's continue. Is this the place that we needed to go? I think it is. If so, this kind of looks different. I don't think this was in the in the early access. This actually does look different. They might have redone this place. Hello there. The youth looks at you with caution, wide eyes lodged in a gaunt face. Oh, a newcomer. Welcome to Poil Village. My name is Lud. Were you, involved in that commotion over the old forts? Just passing through. I won't cause you any trouble. The boy's shoulders slacken and he looks genuinely relieved. Oh, okay. I can tell you a little bit more about our town if you'd like. We're just a humble village, he swallows. Have you heard of the Scry Shroom? It's a mushroom that shows you the future. Whoa, really? It's like Mama Murphy from Fallout. Whenever you give her the, what is it, I can't remember what the drug was. Whenever you get the drug, she's like, I can see the future. I can see the past. I can see it all. We grow it and sell it. Only, things aren't going so well lately. People are worried. What's going wrong exactly? Well, the crop yield is bad. Each year, we've been growing less Scry Shroom. He scratches his head. Some people are getting worried. He looks around, then leans in closer. But some people are considering the old ways. His eyes are practically bulging. You know, consorting with Wiccans and gods. You know what? We'll just stop. He looks nervous. Oh, I've been waffling again, haven't I? Did you want to know something else? I gotta get going. Alright, of course. Bye. Alright. Yeah, so that, I'm assuming, kind of ties into the whole quest line of trying to get that guy some of that mushroom tea, which we're not going to make it to in this video. But just wanted to kind of look around and see what they have changed. This is oh, the dragon is back. It's still there. Look at that. Look at the dragon flying around. Oh, I love that thing. Also, if anybody's curious, this is the sun. I'm not entirely sure what the lore is behind this. I'm pretty sure it's very interesting, but yeah, this is the sun. But yeah, as you can see, we have a little bit of a shop here where we can buy some things if we wish. So you can come in here, you can buy some things. We got the welder. We have a save point. And some more buildings. It looks like they definitely have changed up this place because it did not look like this before, or at least the place that we were at like after the beginning didn't look like this. So I'm not sure if they redid the that kind of like early town that you visit in early access, or if this is a brand new town. But this looks sick. I think this looks awesome. Oh, we have graves and stuff here. Okay. All right, well, guys, I think it's time for us to wrap up this video. I think it's pretty obvious to say, but oh my god, look at the dragon. Oh, that is sick. I absolutely adore this game. I think that this game is very good. This is one that I have been kind of keeping my eye on for well over a year. And I've just been kind of like trying to keep up with the progress for it and everything, and it's finally here. Honestly, it's out faster than I thought. I thought it was going to be next year before we saw this completely finished, considering that the development team for this is pretty small. But it's here. It's out now. You guys can pick it up on Steam. I will leave a link in the description of the video. That way you guys can check it out if you wish. But this is definitely a high recommend from me. From what I've played in the early access, I absolutely loved it. And while they have changed some stuff, it definitely seems to just be a lot of polish and a lot of new things. The story is completely finished. Everything's there. I'm not entirely sure how long the game is, but I know that there's a lot of differences between this and the early access in terms of the story and everything. So I know in the early access, the game wasn't that long. It was like 10 hours, 15 hours or something. But again, that was not including all of the story. Plus, this game has, I think, it's like a couple dozen endings or something. So there's a lot of potential in terms of like ways to beat the game and everything. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys would like for me to actually do a full playthrough of this on YouTube, let me know. Leave a comment down below, and maybe I'll do that. I might just do it anyways, because this is one that I've been keeping my eye on for a while. So if I don't do it here, then I'll definitely do it over on Twitch at some point. But yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video of whatever I decide to make.